Guys, Prayer TV here. Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another Let's Talk About It. I haven't done this type of video in so long, but today's topic is doing something for yourself every single day. Every single day. Every single day you need to be doing something for yourself. Every single day. So let's talk about it. A lot of the times we dedicate so much of ourselves to our jobs, to our children, to our husbands, to anything. We dedicate ourselves to so many things outside of ourselves. And in order to grow, for instance, if you're trying to build a business or just grow within yourself, you have to put into yourself every single day. Not a day should go by that you don't do something for yourself, because when you're giving so much out to everything else, don't save anything for yourself. You don't have time to pour into yourself. You're going to have time to perfect a craft or to grow as a person if you're never pouring anything into yourself. Take those mental checks sometimes just to see how are you really doing sometimes. So we go through the motions, we go all day long, and then we hit the end of the day and then you're tired. You're laying in the bed, you're 9 times out of 10 scrolling on social media, haven't done anything for yourself. So for instance, myself personally, I know that I'm trying to build a brand. I'm trying to build Lachey Jewels, which is my baby, which is my sunshine. And so I have this thing where it doesn't have to be anything grand. Like, people have these ideas that it has to be something so big that you do every day. And to me, that's not the case. If you just set a daily goal for yourself, you just make sure that you just do that daily goal. It could be something as simple as, right now, social media is the highest place that you can market, right? We're in a wave where everything is done on the internet. So if you're trying to grow a business, for instance, you set a daily goal of you're going to post, let's just say, 1 picture a day, right? You need to make sure you post that 1 picture a day, because you're pouring that back into yourself. If you say, I want to sit down and I want to read for 10 minutes a day, because maybe you like reading, you need to sit down and make the time to read that 10 minutes a day. If you want to walk 5 minutes a day just to clear your head, because that makes you feel good, make sure you walk those 5 minutes a day, because you have to pour into yourself. You can't keep pouring into everyone else's buckets and then forgetting about your own. Your own bucket is dry, because what happens is, overwhelmed, overworked, feeling unappreciated, you have to find those things that make you feel good just going throughout the day. What gives you motivation throughout the day? What do you look forward to doing in a day? So find those factors of your life and start keying in on those things, because I know many of us dedicate so much time to everything else, and it's time that you start putting yourself somewhere in your day. Make it fit. You have to take care of yourself too, while taking care of everyone else. You just cannot keep forgetting about yourself. And this is advice that I've taken from myself, honestly, is to do something for myself every single day. And I can honestly say it has changed my perspective on a lot of things. It has changed my focus on a lot of things. It has changed it has changed how I distribute my time throughout the day. It has changed what I focus on, who I talk to. It has changed so many aspects of my life, my motivation, and all those different factors. Because if you really just think about it, and it's just, you're never, ever, ever going to grow or be in a different space that maybe you're aiming to be or build or whatever, if you don't dedicate time to yourself. How are you going to grow if you're not dedicating time to yourself? So, like I said, this is the best advice I feel like that I've taken in 2021. You're not going to always feel motivated. You're not going to always feel inspired, and none of those things. You're going to have moments of defeat. You're going to have moments of feeling lazy. You're going to have all these different type of things going on. But the key factor is to push through those days. The key factor is that even on those days, what are you doing for yourself? Because you're still, on a bad day, you're still pouring into somebody else's bucket. You know what I mean? Whether if you're having a bad day and you still got to get up and go to work, you're still going to get up and you're still going to go to work. If you're having a bad day and you still have to make breakfast for your kids or dinner for the family, you're still going to get up and you're probably still going to do it. So even on the bad days, you still have to push through and find a way to still do something for yourself, because you're just not going to be idle. And even on a bad day, 9 times out of 10, most of us are scrolling through social media, right? So you may be on Facebook, you may be on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, but you're still putting time into something that's not benefiting you. So the key, I feel like these factors have really, really, really changed my life, that no matter what I feel on a day, I am still finding a way to do something for myself. Whether I am writing in my journal, which has been a huge life-changing thing. I have written a journal since I was little. I used to write in a diary. My sister used to break in it and read my stuff. But I haven't wrote in a journal in a long time. And going into adulthood, when you write in a journal, and you just write unapologetically, like I've told one of my students this last week, get you a journal and write, because if you're writing as if no one can read it, you will be amazed at what comes out. But that's beside the point. But I do something for myself every day, whether I'm sitting down, I'm writing my journal, whether I'm reading my Bible, studying my Bible, trying to understand the word for myself, because that was one of the biggest factors on my list for this year, is that I really wanted to get more into reading the Bible for myself versus just what people tell me about it. I really want to understand it for myself. And I have dedicated a lot of time to that. And when I say your world just shifts when you just dedicate time for that. But whether it's reading my Bible, working on Lachey Jewels, I do something for that every single day. Even if it's not on social media, I'm behind the scenes researching, watching videos, whatever the case may be. I dedicate a lot of time to that every single day. I'm doing something towards that, whether it's my health, if you've been keeping up with that, I try to make sure I do something towards that every single day and just try to make those daily changes. Now, y'all, I'm not good at it. I'm not 100% perfect at it yet, but I'm getting there. I try to dedicate some type of activity, even if I accidentally eat French fries instead of an apple. The next day or the next meal will be something lighter, but just trying to dedicate more time to being healthy. Everything that I do now has to be driven in a purpose, because I myself have learned that I give time to everything else. When work says you need to be there, I'm there. When I need to come home and cook dinner, I'm cooking dinner. When I have to come home and deal with my kid, I'm dealing with my kid. So it's like I show up for everything else. And I learned that in the midst of doing that, sometimes I feel defeated and sometimes I feel burnt out and tired and frustrated. And then I have to sit back and ask myself, what are the things that you still enjoy to do? And the things that I still enjoy to do, I have to find time to do those, because if not, I'm not living for me. I'm living for everybody else. And why would I keep living for everybody else and not living for myself? Advice to you is that no matter what, just strive to do something for yourself every single day. Fill your bucket every single day. And you will start to see the difference when you do something for yourself. Not something that, and it has to literally be for yourself. So it's something that you actually enjoy. Take everyone else out of the situation, out of the equation, and do that. And whatever that is, push towards it and do it every single day. And you'll see a difference in your mentality, your attitude, your mindset, your energy, and all that. So it's worked for me, and I'm hoping that it'll work for you guys. That's just my little tidbit today. Today, do something for yourself every single day. Start today. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. Start right now. I picked these Let's Talk About It videos back up. I really enjoy doing these. I could talk. So I might as well talk and give my input on things that I like to give my input on. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.